Half the trouser trends in 2026 look ridiculous on a man over 40. The other half, actually worth your money. Today, I'm ranking the 10 biggest trends from worst to best, based on what actually works for a grown man's life. I've already done a full ranking of 2026 jean trends as well. Number 10, micro flare trousers. Let's start at the bottom because someone needs to say it. Micro flare trousers are back. Not the full 70s bell bottom, just enough flare at the ankle to make you look like you're auditioning for a community theater production of Saturday Night Fever. Here's the issue. Flares pull the eye downward and break your vertical line, which is exactly what most men over 40 don't want. They shorten your leg line, throw off your proportions, and unless you're wearing platform boots, which please don't, the whole silhouette collapses. Fashion magazines can call this the future all they want. They're not solving real-world proportion problems. The only men who can pull this off are the ones who don't need my advice in the first place, and even then, it's questionable. The verdict, leave it for the kids. You have nothing to gain here. Number 9, extreme cropped trousers. Next up, the extreme crop. We're not talking about a tasteful hem that sits just above the shoe. We're talking about trousers that end mid-shin, trousers that expose your entire ankle and half your calf like you're wading through a flood. Look, I understand the appeal of showing a bit of ankle in the summer. A slight crop with loafers? Fine. Elegant even. But when trousers end this high, your proportions collapse. Your legs look shorter. Your shoes look oversized, and the outfit stops working as an adult. This trend works in editorial shoots where the model is 22, 6'2", and standing in perfect lighting. In real life, it looks unfinished, or worse, like you raided your teenage son's closet. And if you're wearing socks, which you probably are because it's not actually summer year-round, the whole thing becomes a visual disaster. This isn't bold, it's unfinished. The verdict, absolutely not. This is a young man's game, and even then, it's questionable. Number 8, extreme wide leg trousers. Wide leg trousers are everywhere right now, and I mean wide. We're talking trousers that billow like sails in the wind. Now, before you jump down my throat, I'm not against a wider leg. In fact, you'll see a moderate wide leg trouser much higher on this list. But the extreme versions, the ones that look like you're wearing a skirt, those are a problem. The issue is proportion. If your trousers are too wide, they overwhelm your frame. You lose definition. You look shapeless. And unless you're pairing them with a perfectly tailored jacket and the right shoes, the whole outfit falls apart. I've seen men try to pull this off. They pair these massive trousers with oversized shirts, chunky sneakers, and the whole thing looks accidental, like they got dressed in the dark. It's a mess. This is a trend that requires confidence, precision, and frankly, a body type that most men over 40 don't have. If you're not sure, don't go extreme. The verdict, too risky for most men. The moderate version is better in every way. Number 7, cargo trousers. Fashion version. Cargo trousers are having a moment, but not the tactical military surplus cargos you wore in the 90s. These are the elevated versions. Slim fit, tapered leg, maybe in a wool blend or technical fabric. Here's my take. If you're buying cargos in 2026, you need to be very careful. The line between stylish utility and trying too hard is razor thin, and the fastest way to ruin this trend is unnecessary hardware. The good news? A well-cut cargo trouser in a neutral color, think charcoal, navy, olive, can actually work. Pair them with a simple tee or a knit polo, and you've got a casual weekend look that's functional without being sloppy. The bad news? Most of the cargos flooding the market right now are garbage, oversized, covered in unnecessary straps and buckles, designed for someone who thinks more pockets equals more style. And let's be honest, unless you're actually carrying tools or going on a hike, you don't need 6 pockets on your trousers. It's visual clutter. It makes you look busy and unfocused. If you're going to do this, buy from a brand that understands tailoring. Make sure the fit is clean. And for the love of God, avoid anything with a drawstring waist. The verdict? Possible, but risky. Only attempt if you know what you're doing. Number 6, drawstring trousers, tailored versions. Drawstring trousers used to mean sweatpants. Now they're being made in wool, linen, and technical fabrics. They look like dress trousers, but with an elastic or drawstring waist. On paper, these shouldn't work. In practice, some of them do. The comfort is undeniable. No belt, no rigid waistband digging into your stomach after lunch. Just a clean, tailored look with the ease of loungewear. Here's the thing. These work great for casual settings, a weekend brunch, a relaxed office, travel. They're perfect for long flights or days when you're moving between meetings and you don't want to feel restricted. The problem is context. You can't wear these to a wedding or a formal business meeting and expect to be taken seriously. The drawstring, no matter how subtle, signals casualness, and in certain situations, that's a problem. So if you're looking for a versatile trouser that works in every situation, this isn't it. But if you want something comfortable for everyday wear, these are worth considering. The verdict: good for casual settings. Not a wardrobe staple, but a solid addition. Quick pause. If this breakdown is useful, like the video and subscribe. It helps the channel, and I'll keep these rankings coming. Number 5, corduroy trousers, modern cuts. Corduroy is back, and not the thick, chunky cords your dad wore in the 70s. These are finer wale, softer, more refined. Corduroy has always been a fall and winter fabric. It's warm, it's textured, it adds visual interest without being loud. And in 2026, brands are making cords in modern cuts, slim, tapered, with a clean silhouette. The texture of corduroy is what makes it special. It adds depth the way matte paint does compared to gloss. Subtle, but noticeable. The downside? Corduroy is still a niche fabric. It's not as versatile as wool or cotton. It's harder to dress up. And if you're not careful, it can look dated. But if you're building a seasonal wardrobe and you want something different from your standard chinos, a pair of well-cut cords in navy or brown is a smart move. They work with boots, they work with sweaters, they're perfect for that October to March window. The verdict: a solid seasonal option. Not essential, but worth having. Number 4, tapered chinos, modern fit. Chinos have been a menswear staple for decades, but in 2026, the fit has evolved. Gone are the baggy, shapeless chinos of the past. The modern chino is tapered. It's fitted through the thigh and knee with a clean taper to the ankle. It's not skinny, it's not tight, it's just correct. This is the trouser you reach for when you don't know what to wear. It works with a tee, it works with a button-up, it works with sneakers or loafers. It's versatile, comfortable, and timeless. The beauty of a well-fitted chino is that it disappears. Not literally, obviously, but it doesn't draw attention to itself. It's not making a statement. It's just doing its job. If you're building a wardrobe from scratch, start here. Get a pair in navy, a pair in khaki, and a pair in olive. You'll wear them more than anything else you own. The fit is crucial. Too slim, and you look like you're trying to relive your 20s. Too loose, and you look sloppy. The modern tapered fit splits the difference perfectly. The verdict: essential. Every man over 40 should own at least 2 pairs. Number 3, pleated trousers, single pleat. The pleat is back. And I'm not talking about the baggy, double-pleated monstrosities from the 80s. I'm talking about a single, forward-facing pleat on a well-tailored trouser. Here's why this works. A single pleat adds room in the thigh and seat without making the trouser look oversized. It creates a cleaner drape, it's more comfortable, and it looks sharp. This is why tailors never abandoned pleats, even when fashion did. For men over 40, this is a game changer. As you age, your body changes. A flat front trouser that fit perfectly at 30 might feel restrictive at 50. A pleated trouser gives you that extra room without sacrificing style. The key is fit. The pleat should sit flat when you're standing. It shouldn't gape or pull. And the leg should still be tapered, no billowing. I've watched men try on pleated trousers for the first time in 20 years, and the reaction is always the same. Wait, these are actually comfortable? Yes, that's the point. Pair these with a blazer or a knit polo, and you've got a look that's polished, comfortable, and age-appropriate. This is what modern tailoring should feel like. The verdict: highly recommended. This is a trend that actually improves your wardrobe. Number 2, technical wool trousers. Technical wool is one of the best fabric innovations of the last decade. It's wool, but treated to be wrinkle-resistant, water-repellent, and stretchy. These trousers look like traditional dress trousers, but they feel like performance wear. You can wear them on a plane, sit in them all day, and they still look fresh. Let me paint you a picture. You're traveling for work, you're on a 6-hour flight, you land, go straight to a meeting, then dinner, then back to the hotel. Your trousers, still crisp. That's the magic of technical wool. For a man over 40, this is ideal. You get the formality of wool with the practicality of modern fabric technology. They're perfect for travel, they're great for the office, and they're comfortable enough for all-day wear. The stretch is subtle. You don't feel like you're wearing yoga pants. But when you sit, when you move, the fabric moves with you. Only downside: price. Technical wool trousers are more expensive than standard wool, but if you can afford them, they're worth every penny. The verdict: one of the best trends of the year. Invest in a pair. Number 1, moderate wide leg wool trousers. Here we are, number 1. And I'm going to make a statement that might surprise you. The best trouser trend of 2026 is the moderate wide leg wool trouser. Not extreme wide leg, not slim, not skinny. A moderate wide leg, think a leg opening of about 18 to 20 inches in circumference, that gives you room without looking sloppy. Here's why this is the best. It's comfortable, it's elegant, and it solves comfort, proportion, and aging fit problems in one move. You're not squeezing into slim fit trousers that highlight every flaw. You're not drowning in baggy trousers that make you look shapeless. You're wearing something that fits your body and your life. The moderate wide leg creates a clean vertical line. It balances your proportions. And when you pair it with a tucked-in shirt or a fitted knit, the contrast is exactly right. This is the trouser I recommend to every client. It's the one trend that works for almost everyone. And here's the best part. This isn't going away next year. Wide leg trousers have been around for a century. They come and go, but they never disappear because they work. Buy a pair in charcoal wool, buy a pair in navy. Wear them with a blazer, wear them with a sweater, wear them with loafers or boots. The verdict, the best trouser trend of the year. Buy a pair immediately. That's the list. Stick with the classics, adopt the smart updates, and stay away from the micro flare.